If you don't have one of these calendars and you need to know what's going on during summer, there's only a couple more things left, so it's still something you can take with you so you know what's happening. This coming Wednesday, slip and slide, finally going to happen. It's happening, we're doing it, rain or shine. If there's lightning out, I don't care, we're going down slip and slide.
Really?
It's been pushed off too long, and everyone's invited. Come on out, make sure you wear swimming suit of some sort, swim trunks, whatever, as long as it's not like jeans or just regular cargo shorts. The reason why we say that is because if you have jeans on, like these, they have these little buttons on it, and we don't want you to have like a huge gash down the middle of the slip and slide. That's going to ruin everything, and then everyone's going to beat on you. So we don't want that to happen. We want it to be a fun time, so you need to wear swimming attire, and please wear a dark t-shirt over your swimming attire so that no one yells at me later on. That's Wednesday, so make sure you come out. It's the regular time that we always have student ministries, 7 p.m. Right? Yeah, 7 p.m. Make sure you come out for that. It's probably going to be a couple of hours is what they're saying. Last time it took like, what, 4 hours to get done?
Well, they bring stuff.
Okay. We're not going to be speaking this Wednesday. I know you're all really bummed about that, but just going to be having some fun time to get to know each other, have community, build relationships, build friendships, and then we're going to go to the ski trip this Saturday and Sunday. High schoolers, please get your money in. The 15th and 16th coming in. Saturday and Sunday coming up next. John Beach is in charge of that. If you have any questions, feel free to call him. If you don't know his number, come and talk to me. I know his number, and it should be in the directory. We're going to get information to you about when you need to be here at church because I don't know. And as you know, here at Grandview Student Ministries, we like to do a lot of things last minute. So John Beach is in charge of it. I'm sure he'll let us know, hopefully by Wednesday, so we can get out a announcement sheet of some sort, and we can get information out on Facebook, email, all that stuff. So those are the big things. If you haven't gotten your money in yet, apparently the deadline doesn't matter now. So make sure you bring your money before you get on the bus. Is probably now the new deadline. So we're not gonna, I don't know if we're gonna let you go if you don't have your money and you're supposed to have your money. I don't know what we're gonna do. But we need your money. That's all there is to it. Update on Jack. Today, for the first time, I had somebody else pee my pants. Has that ever happened to you? You've probably peed your own pants. Today, Jack peed my pants. I was holding him. I had him like this, and I was putting my legs up on the coffee table, and he was right there. And he was crying and fussing, and then all of a sudden he just stops. He looks around. What's that warm feeling? There's something warm trickling down my lap. What is? Oh my word, he's peeing! All over me! And his diaper, apparently, it just kind of kept getting fuller and fuller and fuller, and then it just went spilled over and went all over my lap. So I don't know what kind of parallel universe I live in, but somebody else peed my pants. It's kind of a rude awakening this morning. And the usual, he likes to pee all over his face every once in a while. It's just sad. Anyway, so let's review a little bit. We have been talking about bearing fruit for God. If you haven't been here, this is probably for you, this kind of review. They'll let you know where we've been, where we're going, where we are today. So we've been talking about 4 different types of branches which bear 4 different levels of fruit. Can anyone tell me what the first type of branch / Christian is? What? No. None. Good. No fruit whatsoever. This type of Christian doesn't have any fruit. What's the second level of fruit bearing?
A little bit of fruit.
A little bit of fruit. Okay, so some fruit. And if you want, the reason why I had you guys get those yellow sheets of paper is so you can, take notes, write things down, because I didn't get a handout today. A little hard for me having a newborn getting a handout, so I apologize, but this will help. Okay, so we talked about how the vine dresser, who is God, takes a branch / Christian, how he takes a branch from no fruit to some fruit, and that's this blank right here. How does he do that? Where's Becky Taylor when you need her?
That's a good question.
Anyone know? Discipline, good. Good. And the passage that we're looking at, John chapter 15, says the vine dresser lifts the branch up and he puts it onto the trestle, pretty much. So a branch / Christian who is wallowing in the mire of the ground and getting all disease-ridden and so forth is going to be disciplined by God in order for the branch to bear some fruit at least. What's the next level of fruit bearing over here? More fruit. Very good. All right, so we got more fruit now. And we talked about how the vine dresser takes a branch that at least has some fruit and tries to get it to produce more fruit. How is that? What does the vine dresser do there?
Pruning.
Pruning. Ooh, very good. And what did we say? How does God prune us in our lives? This is a tough question. Who we talked about was pruned? Some Old Testament characters. Joseph, good. Who else? David, all right. And we talked about the difficult things that happened in their lives, the trials. So the way that God takes you from bearing some fruit to bearing more fruit is via trials, tribulations. How many people like that word, huh? All right, it's a good word. Pruning is not fun. Pruning hurts. Pruning is painful. So that's what we learned last week. Finally, we're going to get to this last section. Can anyone tell me what the last level of fruit bearing is? Lots of fruit. Good. Much fruit, according to some translations. Lots of fruit. Whatever you want to say. Much fruit, many fruits, whatever you want to say. Okay, so we're going to learn how we get from here to here as a Christian. So far, who's been doing all the work? God. The vine dresser has been doing this and this. Today, according to the passage that we're going to look at, the responsibility falls on our shoulders to get from here to here. From more fruit to much fruit. It's our responsibility. Now, let me ask you a tough question. There's not necessarily a wrong answer when I ask this question, so feel free to answer. It's okay. If you say something, it's fine. It's brainstorming, all right? So don't be embarrassed. You can say an answer. What do you think goes here? What do you think we